Welcome to SkinCast, the podcast where we dive deep into the world of aesthetics. SkinCast is proudly brought to you by Seriderm, a leading distributor of advanced aesthetic solutions. At Seriderm, we're committed to empowering aesthetic professionals with the tools and knowledge they need for a successful practice. Each episode will bring you expert interviews, success stories, and practical guidance to help you maximize your ROI, achieve the best clinical outcomes, and keep you informed about the latest innovations. So sit back, relax, and get ready to unlock your practice with SkinCast.
Welcome to today's episode of SkinCast, and I'm joined by the wonderful Hijene, who I've known for a number of years. We've worked together at different companies.
Yeah, it's been almost 7 years now.
Almost 7 years, okay. It's great to have you on today's episode, and today's episode is all about Seriderm. So we're going to find out a little bit more about Seriderm, the company, the different parts of the company, and you're going to help us explain that.
Well, thanks for the invite. I'm actually happy that I finally made it to one of the episodes. I think the series has been such a great initiative that you've been leading, and some amazing episodes as well. So whoever is following us and didn't really catch any of the episodes, I would recommend you watch those.
Well, and I know you're going to be a great guest because we've done these before in a different previous lifetime. So it's been really good.
We did, yeah.
I guess first of all, you have such an amazing background. Perhaps just tell us a little bit about your role within the Seriderm Group.
So yeah, as I said, we've worked together for quite some time now, and I think my experience started at the same time with you. So I've been in the aesthetics space for about 6 years, and I've worked with different laser providers, worked with some amazing people, a lot of professionals in this industry. But my role hasn't just been within the UK and Ireland, it was more of a global role. And just to introduce myself properly, I'm a global brand marketing manager. So I work with different countries, including, well, France, UK and Ireland, obviously, but also North Africa and Portugal and Spain.
And I know we've experienced the changes in the UK, some of the great changes you brought on board. So I guess tell us a little bit about backstory about Seriderm then.
It's been obviously obvious to the UK market, the UK and Irish market. We've done the transitioning earlier this year. We've been known already in the UK for a few years as the most trusted distributor of electronic products. And also we are a lot more than that. We're a global company that is present in 8 countries, including UK and Ireland, France. So we're very big.
I know you're very strong in France. Yeah. And I heard there was something like you have over 3,000 to 4,000 customers. Is it?
We're trusted by a little bit more than 3,000 customers, but also we are trusted by a lot of partners in North Africa, in Europe. So it's not just it's not just like, we're not just, present in one country. This is like a global company that is present in 8 countries, basically.
And I know in the group, in France, you're the Seriderm, the exclusive distributors for electronic signature products. Mm-hmm. But also much more than that, because there's some other exciting products as well.
Yeah, so we obviously distribute lasers, but also energy-based devices. We have injectables, and that's quite big in North Africa, across Algeria, Morocco, and Tunisia. But also we have new innovations in the pipeline, and we've done like a big launch in Monaco, France, about a month ago, and we've done another launch of this new technology in Ireland. So it's exclusive in Ireland as well, which is the soft wave technology. So that's the newest.
I know. So, people often say the easiest way to get rid of a salesperson is buy a piece of equipment, okay? And you find a lot of companies, and we've experienced that, there's very little support afterwards. So for me, what was exciting is joining, being involved in Seriderm, is these three pillars. So perhaps you could explain the 3 pillars?
Yeah, absolutely. But before we get into the pillars, I just wanted to say, so I actually joined Seriderm back in September. So it's been 7-8 months now. And I think one of the reasons that actually made me join this company is its vision, its bold vision. And I think it's not just about selling advice and just leaving the customer deal with what happens next. It's a whole journey. So from the first moment or the first instance you deliver that machine, what's the training that you provide, the support from a marketing perspective, a business perspective, but also beyond that until, you know, how we can actually get patients into your door. So I think that's one of the reasons that I wanted to, I was impressed by this bold vision of Seriderm, and I was like, okay, this is where I see myself growing at a career level, like professionally as well. And one of the other reasons is this is just not a shallow vision. It's very strategic and it's very organized. And I think I've had a lot of discussions with some of the team members across all boards, whether in the UK or elsewhere. So the 3 pillars that you've mentioned, which is really exciting, and I don't think any of the other challenging, other competitors are doing as well. We have 3 very distinct pillars. So the first one is
before you perhaps these 3 pillars, which I think is really exciting. I thought you were joining to work with me again.
Well, that's one of the reasons I've joined. I said one of the reasons is the bold vision, but the second reason would be
Okay, let me get you back on track. Okay, tell us then about the 3 different pillars. I know me and you are going to discuss one of them because I'm very much involved in one of them, but perhaps you can tell us a little bit.
So the first pillar is the Seriderm Unlock Your Practice, and I think the name explains it for itself. It is how we support our customers from the moment we actually deliver the machine to how we make them, support them to get the most out of their machine and their investment, how they can get a very, very fast return on investment, and what's the tools, whether it's digital, whether by supporting with events, how we can actually support you and work with you to make sure that you're happy with your investment and you're happy to keep working with us as a partner in this industry. And I think some of the examples that we can give as part of this first pillar is the content days that we provide, and this content days, I think you're more familiar with it as well. We provide a bespoke experience for our new customers to help them create some high quality content with our partners, our partner Adam. And then what we do is obviously we schedule a day or more where we record or create some content just bespoke for that new partner or new customer, and it's supposed to help them actually create enough content to help them launch their new device through their multi platforms.
Well, you know, I'm a fan of Adam and Photodoc because I think they do incredible work. Adam's behind the camera today. Hi, Adam.
Hi, Adam.
Okay. And they do incredible stuff. So I think I often say to people, if you want to understand the quality of their work, follow some of the videos. For me, perhaps one of the most entertaining videos, I really enjoyed myself that day, is when we produced that video for Halloween, Nightmare on George Street.
Yeah, I think it's and this is something that you'll find in every single country where we're representing Seriderm. It's a very fun, creative team, very young team, full of passion, and they're always, thinking outside of the box, and that's very explained by the work that the digital team and Adam are doing in the UK as well.
And I think to be able to, for Adam and his team to go in to produce a professional video that they can use to market to their clients, plus a fun one, I don't think of any other company that's doing that.
Yeah. No, I think it's part of the support that we provide, and we're getting some really positive feedback from our customers, and the demand has been high. I think we're getting a lot of requests for content days, so it doesn't even stop at, once we deliver the machine. It's not just you get one day of content days. It depends on the demand, depends on the opportunities, and we're here to listen to our customers and to work together to make sure that obviously the experience is seamless.
I know one of the things that Seriderm are able to bring under this Unlock Your Practice is things like the baby face day. Now, I know several of my colleagues and students from my company have gone on to purchase, say, the latest MD Ultra and have had these content days and talk about this incredible return on investment.
Yeah, so that's one of the I think the activities that we provide as part of the first pillar, which is baby face days. So baby face is a treatment that is very, very popular in Europe, in North Africa, and in the UK as well. We get a lot of features across some of the main platforms, like in the media, and I think the demand is there. People want to get that baby face, and I think with our signature treatment that is the Ultra and the cosmeceutical that we provide.
I was sent 3 photographs from Chic Pharmacy up in the north with showing the most incredible results today.
Yeah. No, it's been such a high in demand treatment, but it's very popular, as I said, and it gets featured almost every single month. And I think in March we've seen a recent feature on Tatler, we've seen in Glamour, we've seen in so many platforms and outlets, and it's very exciting. And that's why we're here to support our customers by offering a whole package of an event to help them reach the right audience, the right patients, and to get more people into their doors so they can actually benefit from a baby face treatment.
And certainly the feedback I've seen is, people have had this support package, great return on investment, but it gives you that great kickstart to start getting your money back straight away on the system.
Exactly,
which is important, because return on investment is important.
Yeah, so as I said, I think this first pillar, it's not just about delivering a machine, it's delivering, how to make sure that you optimize your usage of the machine from a clinical perspective, but also from a business perspective, how you can get people and patients to your door, how you can make sure that you're making the most out of every indication and every treatment possible with your own machine.
So I guess in a nutshell, pillar 1 is about getting you the correct education to be able to get the best out of the machine and getting a return on investment.
Exactly, so the tools to help and support you in that first phase.
What are the exciting ones we're excited about? Not the most one, because I'm most excited about we're going to jump to the third one, to start, Tell us a little bit about Seriderm For You, because I think this is revolutionary.
Yeah, so I think this is something that I don't really see often in this industry, and which is our third pillar, and it's called Seriderm For You. And this is a pillar that we call B2B2C. So we're here to support. So what we've done, obviously, with some of our technologies, is we try to think outside of the box, think of packages and treatments to help you sell better your treatments as well, packages. And the idea from Seriderm For You, and we have a bespoke, really fun and very easy to use app that is available on some of the main platforms right now, like Apple and
I downloaded it, and if I'm right, you take a scan of the face.
So the idea is to help educate patients on what's the right treatment for them. So through this very, very creative app, they do get an in-depth, thorough analysis of their face, and then they get...
So I guess for the audience to understand, you download this app onto your phone. I guess the phone takes because I've tried it, you takes a scan of your face, and then tells you what you need to fix and what treatment to go for.
Yeah, so basically it's a very advanced analysis tool where, because you can find a lot of analysis tools in this, similar to this app, but not as accurate and as in-depth as this one. So basically what you do is it takes a picture from different angles, and it gives you a thorough analysis of your skin. And based on that analysis, that initial analysis, it will give you recommendation. Okay, this is what you have, if it's dehydration, if it's some skin laxity issues, or whatever. So it gives you, based on those indications, what is the protocol that is going to be most suited for you, and then it links you with a provider that has that technology.
So I guess from a provider's point of view, this is a most incredible marketing tool. I can send out communication to my patients, download this app, it will then tell them what treatment they're going to go in and help the clinic sell the treatment. It's most incredible marketing. So it comes back to return on investment again.
Exactly. So the idea is obviously making sure that the customer experience, from the moment we sell the device to making sure that they're happy with their investment and they get in the patients. And that also means through this third pillar is that we have to educate patients as well, to make sure that they understand the different treatments, the different protocols, the different needs to their skin, and then obviously link or put them in touch with our list of providers. So the idea is to support them from giving them a 360 approach, literally a holistic approach, to make sure that they're happy.
Let's go on to the third one, which for me, it's really exciting. Let's talk about Seriderm 360.
Yeah. Well, I know you're very excited about that because obviously you're
so for those who follow me, you may have seen a few videos on Instagram, those who follow me, but I'm now heavily involved in Seriderm 360 and going to be heading up Seriderm 360, which is really the scientific platform. But explain in a bit more detail because you're really behind this as well.
Yeah, so it's a very exciting project that I'm working on right now, and it's already been launched, but it is going to be a lot more than what they're seeing at the minute. So Seriderm 360, and I think it's not something that we see and we come across quite often in the industry, in the UK, especially in Ireland. This is an ecosystem for provide an ecosystem for our customers and beyond to reach some advanced educational and scientific content. And this could be through the e-learning platform that we have, through a virtual experience in space that will be obviously available for our customers and beyond our customers, but also from generating content and partnering with some top and high-level doctors across all other regions as well. It's not just UK doctors, but international doctors. And this is supposed to be a platform where actually it allows our customers in the UK to be exposed to what we have elsewhere as well, from top events and from top KOLs as well.
So we are going to have a lot of events on there. This incredible material, learning material. I know that we've talked and we've just started, because I've just started recording it. We're recording a 20 series webinar where I'm going to be going in depth, mostly into lasers because that's my background, but we're going to talk about other things in the industry. So it'll be a full-on education, and we're going to be covering the science of lasers, how to choose vascular lasers, and the first episodes are, I think the first episode I've recorded is the basic science, because I think if you don't understand the science of lasers, you'll never get the best out of it. The second one, we're going to take a look, second episode, we're taking a look at subablative lasers, which is a new topic, which is a super target. And then we've been had so many requests, we want to jump in straight with some really good treatments. So the third episode is all about combination therapies. So I know part of it, we're looking at KOLs at the moment to get on board. So we're going to be generating a board. So for me, this is exciting. This is, for me, my background. We do
have some amazing KOLs and a board of professionals that we work together very closely. And I think that's been represented through our series of advanced masterclasses and workshop. And I think for our followers, they must have been attended or they've seen us obviously across all channels where we've had our first Seriderm 360 back in March, which was such a success. We've had some amazing feedback from everyone, and I think we've got some of the best key people in the industry where they've shared pretty much a lot of the latest in the industry, but the latest in the laser and energy-based devices. So it's supposed to be a platform or an ecosystem where we provide some advancements, some latest in the technology, so to help these customers.
This is education beyond just educating.
Exactly.
Because we educate on the lasers in Unlock Your Practice. This is about general education to understand lasers, energy-based devices, and beyond.
And this is also an opportunity for our customers and obviously the key people in this industry to partner together and to try to obviously work on this project for advancing this industry a little bit further as well. So it's such an exciting project. For Seriderm 360, which is our signature event, we'll have obviously another one coming up north.
So Hijene, tell us about up-and-coming events. I know there's some exciting things in the pipeline. I know there's a great group of people being put together to be able to speak at the Manchester event.
So as part of Seriderm, we provide different types of events. So events to help you directly sell or optimize your usage of your existing device, which are part of the Unlock Your Practice series workshops. So we have those throughout almost every month. And then we have more advanced events like the masterclasses that we organize every quarter, but we also have our signature events, which is the Seriderm 360. And we've organized one not too long ago, early in March, which was a huge success, where we've had such an amazing panel of speakers, and we've discussed everything that is trending at the minute in this industry. So
well, there were some great talks on combination therapy.
It was amazing. And even the return. Like actually, the reviews have been really positive.
Well, for me, I particularly like the talk from Emma Craythorne, which I thought was just on rosacea.
Yeah, and it was very engaging because we've had so many people in the audience asking questions, and they were. I think that one, the Q&A, did last quite a long bit, about around 40 minutes. So it was very engaging, and I think the reviews were quite positive, and people actually wanted to attend this type of event.
So if I can get back to what I first asked you is the up and coming event, because I know there was some feedback. People are saying, well, you always do these events in London. Why can't we have it in the North? And I think there's one coming up in Manchester. A great event coming up on 11th of October.
Exactly. I know a lot of the comments would be, why we're not doing events outside of London. We wanted to start with London, obviously, earlier this year, but we've had plans to do other events outside of London, and I think the proof is we are organizing a big Seriderm 360 signature event up north in Manchester. That's going to be a really exciting date to save and to keep in mind. That we have a great lineup of speakers as well, and a strong agenda that's going to be very scientific, very educational, and I think everyone that's going to attend that event is going to learn a lot.
I know there's some good speakers because I've been speaking to them. Dr. Cormac is coming again. Professor Johnny Heron is coming, and he's doing some exciting work on scars revision at the moment, which is quite exciting.
That's amazing. So I think we've discussed this already, but we have such a strong and very engaged agenda for the events for the rest of the year. So stay tuned, follow us on all of our platforms where you can get the recent updates on how to book, when to book, etc. But we have some exciting things in the pipeline. And I think you've touched base on it quite quickly, your new project with the videos, but I think you can give them a little bit of an insight.
I'd say we're going to be recording. We've recorded and started designing the first 20 lectures, which are all going to be, I think, interesting, scientific. We'll throw some other ones, return on investment, one that someone asked me to talk about. So we got a few things coming up.
But we want this to be engaging as well. So we want actually the feedback of our customers and followers.
The important thing is after each episode, we want people to ask questions. So we'll answer them then in future episodes. So we want people to be able to ask questions so that I can answer them. So part of it will be answering questions from the previous episode. So I think it's quite an exciting way to do it. It'll be engaging. And the idea at the moment is, and it obviously depends on, I guess, my time, is to try and put these out now, get them recorded over the summer, start releasing them as weekly episodes. I come up with 1,000 ideas. So the difficult for you is controlling the ideas.
No, that's the fun part about working. I think with Seriderm, everyone is so creative, and there's always a lot of ideas, and I think that's going to be translated in all of the activities that we do, all the support that we provide. But again, I think these three pillars and these all of these activities fall and respect the three values that Seriderm goes by, which is science for that Seriderm 360 whole pillar, but also passion. And you see everyone, I think, within the team, whether in the UK, in Ireland, or in the rest of those countries, everyone is very passionate about what they do. They're dedicated as well. So it's science, passion, and dedication.
I'm excited, and it's been a pleasure talking to you today.
Well, thank you. And can go on and on.
We actually go. It's been a pleasure to be with you today. Follow us on Instagram. The hashtags are up at the moment, and you can see how you need to follow us. And we'll see you all soon in the next episode. Thank you.
Thank you, Kevin. Really appreciate it. Bye, everyone.